out there? Welcome back to the Phantoms Fank YouTube channel. I am back with another review, and yes, this is not a recent movie, but suck it, I watched this and I want to talk about it. This week's review is of Punch Drunk Love, released in 2002, starring Adam Sandler, Emily Watson, and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. This has been on my list of stuff to watch for a while, and especially because Licorice Peach... sorry. Especially because Licorice Pizza came out, and I saw that in theaters. I enjoyed it fine, and then I also recently, the first time I watched There Will Be Blood, I really enjoyed that as well, so I wanted to check out his other work, and I'm a fan of Adam Sandler, even for his goofier work, but his more serious stuff I like this and Uncut Gems, I think are both very good, serious Adam Sandler movies. I've also reviewed 50 First Dates before, which, if you guys watch that review, you'll know that I enjoyed that movie. Anyways, just a little bit of update things. This is my graduating year, so I'm almost done with high school, so uploads are going to change a bit. I'm going to try to at least get movie reviews out a week, still the podcast episode, and I'm going to try to be more consistent with streaming. Reason why I haven't been really consistent with that is because with my work schedule of recent, it's been hard for me to really stay consistent with that, so sorry about that, but I promise I'll get you guys more streaming stuff soon enough. But other than that, let's actually talk about the fucking movie. So, Punch Drunk Love follows Adam Sandler's character of Barry Egan, and he plays this shy, reserved toilet. I think it's like a bathroom supply company, and he's mistreated by his 7 sisters who constantly berate him and stuff like that. And he even he feels lonely in life, so he ends up calling a phone sex hotline service, not even to do anything creepy, it's just to talk to somebody, and he ends up getting scammed by them, but then he meets a woman played by Emily Watson, and their relationship grows, and then problems, so it's a basic romantic, it's a romantic comedy setup in the first place, but I would say this movie is more of a character study on Adam Sandler's character. Of course, you get the other characters' motives and stuff like that, but they're more important to show how Adam Sandler's character is in this. That's what I really gotta praise about this film. One thing is the direction and cinematography. Paul Thomas Anderson does such fucking phenomenal work with the cinematography in this movie. It's a gorgeous movie to watch. Every frame and his direct, and like especially with the tracking shots and the direction, are so well done that it's such an eye gore. And I especially like the detail how Adam Sandler's in always a blue suit and Emily Watson's character is always in a red suit, so it's kind of like opposites balancing each other out, which I really enjoyed that little detail. And yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson's direction and cinematography are both fucking phenomenal in this movie. This movie is worth watching just for the cinematography alone, but the character work and the acting is also pretty top-notch. Adam Sandler, probably, it's hard for me to say his favorite performance, because I'm one of those people who can enjoy his stupid ass movies and realize, yeah, it's fine. Like I can enjoy him going, "Oh, who cute? I know it's too damn hot for a penguin to just be walking around here." But yeah, I can enjoy the fucking stupidity that is half of his movies. But then when I see stuff like this and Uncut Gems, I always forget that he actually has some really good, decent, like, acting chops on his own side, and, you know, he's made a lot of shitty movies, but I don't think this is one of them. This is one that I think is really good, and especially with the character of Barry, where he comes off as, like, a shy, timid character, which, like, is a good relation, because everybody's been in that kind of situation where you're shy and timid and you feel like an outcast from everybody else, and especially the way that his sisters treat him, like, he clearly like is just a lonely, sad person, but what I like about his performance is there's this like silent rage under him, and like he has moments where he snaps, which I also think are the best parts of his performance, because when you like hear that somebody's talking about him like that, you just see on his face like him slowly deteriorating to the pissed off expression. Then he snaps by just like, punching shit and stuff like that. Emily Watson is also pretty decent in the movie. She has good chemistry with Adam Sandler's character, and I feel like that works really well. That the relationship built up in this is a nice relationship to see. But I will say the more interesting part is to see Adam Sandler grow from this, because like the Adam Sandler's character's perspective grow from this, because that's the more interesting side and he's the main character. Emily Watson does a fine enough job, don't get me wrong, and it's a really sweet relationship that they have with each other, and I think it works very well. And by comedic wise, the movie has some funny lines. Like there's surprisingly a good amount of funny stuff. It's mainly kind of like drier human humor. Like there's no like outright like zany humor, but it's just like dry, like colder humor, which I like. And the phone sex hotline thing is mainly just another like building up to his rage, and it's like an interesting side plot that makes the movie interesting, but I don't really care for that. The only reason why I like it is because what it leads to, especially with the end with the two characters, and it really shows that. One thing that I also like about this movie is it's a lot like Paul Thomas Anderson's other movies, where it's not just a straight plot to like point A to point B movie. It's a lot more of like you're just seeing events of this character's life. There's rising actions, but you mainly just see like snippets of these characters interacting. The focus of this movie is more on the character like relationship and the actors interacting with each other than the story, which is completely fine. The story's fine on its own. It's standard, and like having the phone sex hotline like scamming him thing, like that's what brings the interesting thing are the characters. The story is completely fine itself. I think the story is not the main focus of this, though. It's mainly these two relationship and their interactions with each other, and both actors have good charisma and really build a nice and genuinely like happy relationship, and that's so nice. And like you see Adam Sandler's character progress from like a shy, timid person to this more confident and like person who is willing to just do anything for Emily Watson's character, because their relationship developed so much, and to where the point where he's like defending her and stuff, like, and his rage gets shown. Like he shows his rage in some scenes, and I feel like I like that because he doesn't necessarily overly emote. He mainly just is silent, but he seems so intimidating during those scenes. I definitely recommend this movie. The shot, cinematography, and everything works together to be a masterful piece. And I'm not the biggest fan of like rom-coms, but I feel like this one is a very good one. It's more of a drama and character study on Adam Sandler's character of Barry Egan. If you guys are half and half about Adam Sandler, his performance in this is very good. I really like what they do with his character. Paul Thomas Anderson's direction is fantastic. Even though compared to There Will Be Blood and Licorice Pizza, I like this one more than Licorice Pizza, but not as much as There Will Be Blood. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please share your opinions down in the comment section below. If you guys want me to cover anything else, leave those in the comment section. Like, subscribe. Please share this review if you want to. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, see y'all next time.